Hey guys, how's it going? I'm MegaGWolf and welcome back to Subnautica. Oh my god, I'm finally back and it's great to be back. That means most of my series are actually back on track again. We've got Isaac, Subnautica, Terraria and the Sonic Hack Showcase. It's like nothing's changed. It's like we've got the period of life where Undertale didn't exist, the period of life where it did, and now we're past that. At least on the channel anyway. So there's been quite a few updates since you last saw me play the game, which is one of the things you're actually hearing is out there. Let me just climb up with my new climbing animations. As you can see, there's like birdfish things. It's pretty damn cool. So I'm really excited to see what else this game has in store, because there's actually an update. Oh, what have we got here? Copper wire, lithium, oh that's nice, oh a computer chip, and a battery, wow, that's a really strong start. But there's actually been an update just recently that added some wrecked ships, and I must say that this game is running and recording beautifully right now. Mind you, I haven't really, gone anywhere in the game yet, so I don't know if that's gonna change, but for the time being, it's really nice. One of the main changes I remember from playing this recently, from, the last time I recorded on YouTube, basically, was that they've actually changed a lot of the recipes, especially the ones that used quartz. Glass originally cost 3 quartz to make, and now it only costs 2. That's actually a huge improvement, because quartz is still as ridiculous to find as it ever has been, but I don't know if they've decided to implement some other way of getting it. I know you can get it in other biomes, so it's not the end of the world. But basically, I'll have to be doing the things I was doing to begin with. So I guess...
Scanning the Aurora.
Oh.
Zero life signs detected.
Thank you.
Lethal radiation levels detected. The main drive core has
Come here, Beaver.
malfunctioned.
There we go.
The primary dark matter containment field has dropped to 36% amplitude.
Oh, that's good.
Continuing to monitor.
I have no idea what any of that means. But, yeah, for those of you who haven't seen Subnautica before... Yes, shut up! I know, Jesus. Pushy lady. But for those of you who have not seen Subnautica before, it's a big open... I can't say open world, because that makes... Well, I suppose it is open world, yeah, actually, now I think about it. But the world is a little bit limited at the moment, at least. But it's basically a survival game, underwater. And it's in early access at the moment. It's really cool, though. And I am starting fresh from a save that I had a while back. Or rather, instead of a save I had a while back. And it's very important that we focus on getting copper and a lot of quartz, in a way, and some silver. Because there's an event that happens pretty early on, and I need to prepare for it, because otherwise it makes the various things we want to do in the depths very awkward. Hey, silver! Now I only need one more. That was actually a really early find. So I guess I'll be kind of leaving this episode uncut a bit, because that way you can kind of see how the game starts out. If there is a chance that you haven't seen the rest of the episodes, and this is like the first time you've seen it pop up in your timeline, because I did do a series on this. This is the 11th episode, as you can see. But that was of a build 2 builds ago, and they're pretty good at updating the game quite regularly. Like, every month or 2 brings usually like a nice amount of features that are changing, a nice amount of items and objects and things to craft and all sorts of stuff. And now there's wrecked ships in it, so yeah, it's quite a lot. But one of the major things I've seen in experimental, which I'm really looking forward to, is they've got new water graphics, and they look fantastic. And one of the things that really stands out for me in the experimental build, we can't see it here, is there's actually like a moon going around this planet, but you never see it. In the experimental build, you do though. And it looks intimidating. The thing is fucking huge. So I'm really looking forward to that, and especially I really want someone to mod the Majora's Mask moon on it, because that would scare the pants off of me every single time it came around. Okay, so we've got our extra oxygen tank and our fins. I think we're good to dive into the deep a bit more. Also, another change they made is maybe it's just me, but I remember a time when getting a bit of scrap metal gave you 3 titanium. Now it gives you 4. I might be making that up though. My brain might be saying, oh yeah, that's the way it was, that's a really good change. When really, that wasn't the way it was. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm like 50-50 on that, honestly. Usually I'm pretty sure about my bullshit, but I don't know.
Readings from the Aurora suggest erratic fluctuations in the primary dark matter containment field. A breach of the main drive chamber may cause a cascading quantum flux detonation.
Yep, I know all those words. Gotta be careful, there's some suckers down there. And I don't want to go near the suckers. And I don't want to go near the biters either, because they suck. But no, wait, the others suck. These bite. Well, you know what I'm saying. You get what I mean. Copper? Yeah. I mean, copper's good anyway, so I'm alright with this. I just need 1 more silver. There we go. Do I actually have all the pieces? No, I need more copper for this first. So hopefully we'll find some. I won't complain if we find more copper. No, more silver though. Because more silver just means less looking later, when I inevitably have to find some. So I'm wondering if the new scanner is in this or not. Because I know that this should be the build that has the wreckages I can explore around and get stuff from it. I think the laser cutter is in this. But I'm wondering if the new scanner is. Because you could originally make... I wonder actually if it will be in my blueprints. No, the fragment analyzer is still in this. That's what I meant. So, the fragment analyzer is the thing that in the end we're going to, like, replace. But right now it doesn't seem that that's the case, so... Okay, so we've got our other silver. Just need a bit more copper. Just 2 more will do. Is there any... Can I, like, see one of those areas that has a huge tube in it? I don't think this is it, no. Might not be around here. Might be somewhere over here. But this game is so cool. There's been a lot of expansions to it. There's a lot of new areas that kind of... They're kind of like adding new areas that work the world out. And I don't know if they're planning on continuously doing that. And then once they're satisfied enough, they're just going to make it so that the same kind of generation appears randomly and infinitely. I don't know how they plan... Oh my god, hello. I don't know how they plan on doing it. I'm curious. Or if they're going to keep it as a fairly contained experience, but have very, like, different areas and very, like, expansive areas. So basically you can go from one end to the other, but make it so that it's a really long journey if you do it. I'm curious. I've never really looked it up. There might be somewhere, maybe on like Trello or something, the thing that they use to keep up to date and keep updates and what to do and so on, and their plans for the future. There might be something on there that explains what they're going to do. But I haven't actually checked that out in a long time, so I do not know. Either way, I'm excited, because not going in there! Either way, I'm excited because this game is really cool. It's like one of my favorite open world survival games. I have played quite a lot of them. I've actually played quite a lot because I like crafting, I like survival, I like that kind of base building elements.
Warning,
that's why I like Minecraft. That's why I like...
exhibit characteristics consistent with total degradation of the dark matter containment field. Spikes in quantum fluctuations suggest an uncontrolled cascade detonation will occur with a probability of 83.5%.
That's pretty big. Them big odds. But I actually like games like, oh my god, Stranded Deep, by the way, holy shit. That has gone through some changes. I need to show that one day, because that has morphed itself into something completely different than what it was. I mean, the overall, like, core thing is the same, but the presentation is amazing in comparison. And also, there's, like, better physics for the water as well. It's just generally, like, staggering what it looks like now. It's quite nice. It runs like shit, though. Last I checked, anyway. But yeah, that's why I actually really like Minecraft as well, because that was a survival kind of environment where you make base and you just live and do things, and that's kind of why I like games like this, because this is, especially Subnautica, because I don't actually like the water that much. I'm afraid of the whole drowning thing, But I love sea life, and I love the idea of just... It's funny, right? Because I don't necessarily fear water. I guess I do. I fear drowning. I mean, I don't fear water itself, but I fear drowning. And a big part of it is probably because I can't swim. But that was my own doing, essentially. Like, I never took... We had swimming lessons back in the day, but I never took note or tried to actually swim. So that's my own bad, really. But I never found myself in a situation where it's really stopped me from doing anything. But, yeah, it's like, I love the idea of sea life and being, like, nice and cozy in, like, an aquarium or, like, an underwater base. I like the idea of that. It's interesting how I have a fear of, well, a small fear of it, I suppose, especially compared to some people I've heard that's like, they just do not like the idea of any kind of bodies of water.
Emergency. Readings from the Aurora.
Oh, we want to see this?
Severe instability in the primary drive core. The central dark matter reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus. 10, 9.
Yeah,
8,
here we go, buddies.
7,
oh, at night
6,
too.
5, 4.
Oh.
3.
Ooh. Oh, that's like one of the most satisfying explosions. That's up there with Metaton? No, it wasn't Metaton. Megaton, I think? The place in Fallout 3. I think I was accidentally about to call it Metaton. I'm pretty sure it was Megaton, not Metaton. So, yeah. So, yeah, that, like, wow, that's one of the big ones up there. I love that explosion effect. Oh, where'd you go? Peeper! I lost the peeper. But yeah, there's lots of new stuff added in this, so I really can't wait to get back into this and just go ham. So I think what I must do is make a builder. A builder is one of the things we need pretty early on, at least I want pretty early on, just because that means we can set up a base, computer chip and a battery. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I just happened to start with those two items. So thankfully, I don't have to do any work, which is my favorite kind of work. Yeah, buddy! Also, I think we need glass for the entryway. Yep, just to remind myself to do that now while I'm here. And I think that'll be it for our little reintroduction back into the series. We've already got a ton of stuff done already. We've got a radiation suit and a builder, and we're about to go build base. And I'm looking forward to doing that again, especially since this game is running nicely now. Hope you enjoyed this installment again. I will try and update it somewhat regularly, and we'll continue doing and seeing some new stuff. So thank you for watching. Throw us a like if you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time. Take care. Okay, thanks. Bye. Come on!